really know.
It's sacred to Rastafari.
Okay. Okay.
Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with that?
No, I know that. I think I said I know that there are people that consider it to be sacred. I know that.
Okay, so you believe that this is a sacred ancient medicine to Rastafari.
I think I said I believe that there are people that believe it's sacred. I accept that there are people that believe that. I don't know whether it's, I mean, I don't have an opinion about whether it's actually sacred, but I know that people believe that it's sacred.
So then if you don't know, you shouldn't have authority to govern the sacred medicine.
Okay.
Correct?
I just said okay. I'm not agreeing with that.
You're not agreeing with that?
No.
Really?
That I shouldn't have authority to govern.
To govern the sacred medicine if you don't know.
I think what I already said was that I understand that people believe that it's sacred. Okay? I understand that. And you are one of them that believe it's sacred. So, but if you want to change the law, there's a process to change the law.
Well, I think you're contradicting your own words there.
Okay. All right.
Change, accountability. They don't want the camera in the courtroom. We all know only the guilty or the ugly are afraid to face a camera. This is the cease and desist for all of these people I'm about to show on the screen. I don't want your money. I'm an entertainer. This is not to be, any of this is not to be construed as legal advice or financial advice. Invest at your own risk, and unity is not known by defeat, and the illusion of separation's irrelevant. With your own creative solution and interpretation of knowing the contract, the Bill of Rights, the U.S. Constitution, you should be able to gain your freedom. That's why this is the best country ever, because it's well documented that the citizens hold the most authority. Especially the First Amendment. Oh my Lanta, thank you for the First Amendment. Whew. Straight up. How's it going?
All right. So.
Good. Well, I kind of got the runaround.
What do you mean?
Like I talked to you that one day.
Yeah.
And so I came here to drop off some stuff, but I talked to you that one day.
Yeah.
And great resources, and I went and utilized them. And then I came back, talked to my prosecutor, and I got a couple videos where she's not necessarily answering all my questions, honestly. And she told me she can't do anything about it. I have to talk to the council to let them know that their laws are illegal. You can't write an illegal law. I mean, cannabis should never have been illegal in the first place.
Well, but the prosecutors don't write the law, so
I know.
That's probably what she said. She can't do anything about.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, I talked to the council, and I talked to you. The council's all bowing to you. They all look at you like, are we going to get sued for writing this? Are we going to get sued? Is this legal? So.
No, but it's elected officials that pass the law. That's who passes the law.
The ordinances? Who passes them?
The city council, and there's also a state statute though, and that was passed by the state legislature. So marijuana is not. Yes, there's a city council ordinance, but it's also illegal in the state of Nebraska, which is the state legislature. So it's not. All right. So I mean.
Yeah, but they can't write illegal laws either.
I mean, okay.
They would listen to you over. They would listen to. They would listen. I mean, look at you, man. I watched you coming up when I was in juvenile, man.
That's what's up.
And I kept failing and going back in the system because I kept smoking weed.
And I understand when you say that. Well, I think I understand what you're saying when you say that marijuana should be legal. I think that's what you're saying, right?
Like, it shouldn't have been illegal or illicit in the first place.
Right.
Because it's an establishment of
but let's
religion.
Let's just stop there for a second, right? Because we know that it is illegal in lots of states, right? And it has been for a long time.
People are saying it is.
In lots of
governments are writing it for it that way.
Okay, but it has been for a long time, and there's lots of states where it's still on the books that it's illegal, right? So you can, I mean, in order to change the laws, right, the elected officials write the laws and they have to change it. That's how it works. If you, just by saying that it shouldn't be on the books doesn't take it off of the books.
I know, and we petitioned for that.
Right.
We did that successfully. And then their elected officials use their power, titles, and positions to then take our voice off the ballot.
I think it was actually the judges that, it was technically the judges, which from the state Supreme Court that ruled that it couldn't be on the ballot, right? That's what happened. So it wasn't actually the state legislature. It was not the elected officials. It was actually the state Supreme Court. But they're going But I'm just
It
saying.
doesn't matter who votes on it. It's about the intention.
Sure, but
Terry Wagner had a situation right there where he could have lifted the systemic burden from the citizens' shoulders, the boys in blue, and the court system.
I'm just saying that. I understand that. But I'm just saying if you're trying to change the law, it's the elected officials who write the law. That's all I'm saying, and that's where you go to get the law changed. It's not the.
Okay, so say they write an illegal law and then they enact upon it, and then it's found to be illegal. Is there going to be more repercussions now that you went that route? Or the other route, that, it was never illegal in the first place?
What do you mean, or will there be more repercussions?
So, is there more repercussions from charging someone for a crime that isn't a crime, or for just helping make sure everyone knows it is not illegal, it was never illegal in the first place? What are we going to do about this?
I mean, I don't understand your question because it is illegal right now?
No, it's not.
It's not illegal right now?
No.
Okay.
Because what gives the government the authority to dictate the laws over a sacrament?
So are you over a sacrament?
Yeah, over a sacrament, a religious sacrament.
Okay.
The ancient medicine of Rastafari, red,
Okay.
gold, and green.
Okay.
It's African medicine, it's ancient.
Okay.
I understand that no one's noticed this before because you haven't had a Rasta to teach this. And I'm just realizing I'm growing up in a place where my identity is criticized and condemned and criminalized.
Okay.
And now I grew up in a culture where it's okay to smoke a cigarette in front of a baby.
Okay.
And alcohol is separate from illicit drugs. That's the worst one.
Okay.
But the only thing is, once we go this route, the minds start opening up, less DUI cases in court, less money for the judges who are unchecked with their illegal signage.
And I guess all I would say is that if you're trying to change the law, you have to talk to the elected officials that write the law. That's how it works. So
I get no help.
Well, I mean that's how the law gets changed. Do
you disagree with me right now?
Disagree with what?
Do you disagree with cannabis being an ancient medicine? I have all the videos to back it up from the priest Isaac.
I mean, I know that there's lots of people that use lots of things for medicine. And yes, I believe marijuana people have used that for medicine. Yeah, I'm sure.
You don't believe it's sacred to some people?
I don't know that it's sacred, right? But I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. But what I'm saying is the law, in order to change the law, you have to talk to the lawmakers. Getting charged with if you get charged with a crime and you disagree, it's not enough to just walk around and say this shouldn't be law. That's not how the law changes, right? You have
it kind of does, because unity is not known by defeat.
But I'm just saying you have to. It is still on the books. The fact that you say it's not illegal doesn't change that it is.
Somewhere I will find someone who knows how to put this into action, or who can help me do that.
And that's what I'm saying. You have to get the elected officials who write the laws to change it. That's how you do it. Or what's happening right now is they're trying to petition it to get the people to vote to make it legal, right? But those are your avenues, right? But coming here and recording and yelling about it doesn't change the fact that it's still on the books as illegal.
I'm not. I didn't mean to yell about it.
Okay.
Am I yelling? Sir? Come on.
Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I take back the yelling, right? But coming here, recording, and talking about it doesn't change the law, right?
Well, I think there's a disconnect between the new youthful interpretation and then this old business as usual sort of, I'm the law man, this is my authority, you got to go this route, run through all these hoops, then you get changed. 26 years later, nothing happened. This is where we're at now. So we're just going to keep doing the same thing?
I mean, there's a process to change the laws is all I can really tell you. You know, I mean, I don't.
All right.
I don't really know.
It's sacred to Rastafari.
Okay.
Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with that?
No, I know that. I think I said I know that there are people that consider it to be sacred. I know that.
Okay, so you believe that this is a sacred ancient medicine to Rastafari?
I think I said I believe that there are people that believe it's sacred. I accept that there are people that believe that. I don't know whether it's. I mean, I don't have an opinion about whether it's actually sacred, but I know that people believe that it's sacred.
So then, if you don't know, you shouldn't have authority to govern the sacred medicine.
Okay.
Correct?
I just said okay. I'm not agreeing with that.
You're not agreeing with that?
No.
Really?
That I shouldn't have authority to govern.
To govern the sacred medicine if you don't know.
I think what I already said was that I understand that people believe that it's sacred. Okay? I understand that. And you are one of them that believe it's sacred. So, but if you want to change the law, there's a process to change the law.
Well, I think you're contradicting your own words there.
Okay. All right.
I'm an actor, a comedian, and a walking paradox. Don't take me serious. Entertainment purposes only over here. Got that? There's your disclaimer.